सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Let's enter into today's subject. Today I am starting a new series, Time, the Ultimate. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, 174th Sutra, 4th chapter, 12th verse. Let me enter into the verse. Atita anagatam swarupataha asti adva vedat dharmanam. Vivekananda translates this as, the past and future exist in their own nature, their differences being due to the differences in gunas. Swami Prabhavananda translates this sutra as, there is the form and expression which we call past and the form and expression we call future. Both exist within the object at all times. Form and expression vary according to time, past, present and future. Swami Satchidananda translates as, the past and future exist in the real form of objects, which manifest due to differences in the conditions of their characteristics. Bhagavan Osho translates as, past and future exist in the present, but they are not experienced in the present because they are on different planes. Before entering into the sutra, I just wanted to introduce few things. Just the other day I decided I am going to write a series of books. Mathematics of universe, chemistry of universe, biology of universe, physiology of universe, neurology of universe, history of universe, science of universe, laws of universe, constitutions of universe, civil engineering of the universe, dictated to my publication department. Note down all these titles. I am going to write a series of books on all these topics. They said, what will be the subject, Swami? Should we do any research in the line of physics, chemistry, biology, maths, and present it to you so that you can connect it with universal laws and present it, express it? He said, no. I am going to exactly straight away blabber out. Please understand, I am using the word blabbering. I am not even going to be telling serially. I am just going to blabber out the chemistry of the universe, physics of the universe, physiology of the universe, psychology of the universe. I just know the law, how it functions, how it moves. What's the chemistry of the universe? What's the physiology of the universe? What is the psychology of the universe, chemistry of the universe? I just know. I'll exactly repeat it. I'll just present it. Let it be in the record for future generation. See, the real purpose of an incarnation is revealing the secrets, the mechanisms with which he created, he authored the universe. when an incarnation happens in the planet Earth, he reveals the greatest secrets with which the universe was authored. Science may not be able to catch it immediately. Let them catch in their own time. Nothing wrong. But let it be on record. I decided this is going to be very sincere series, intense, voluminous series. Each volume will be at least 1,000 pages. I am going to give you exactly law of the cosmos, the mathematics of the cosmos. Just like IPC code, I will make UPC code. Clearly. And not only who will be penalized, who are rewarded. Unfortunately, the country law mostly talks about penalizing. Doesn't talk much about rewarding. But the cosmic law, universal law, has a lot about rewarding. Very less about penalizing. So I will talk on the exact laws and the exact chemistry. An incarnation's real job is to reveal these great truths. Not just wasting the time on don't fight with each other, don't be depressed. Giving this life solutions. You see, I am not saying life solution is wrong, but this life solution is just an initial level job. Gurus can do that. There are so many gurus and gurujis to do that. You don't need an incarnation for it. How not to get depressed, how to manage your health a little bit, having some life solutions. See, life solution is not the job of an enlightened beings from Hindu tradition. Don't reduce whole spirituality just to life solution, like reducing meditation to the level of anazin metazin. See, meditation cures depression, no doubt. Meditation cures headache, no doubt. But this modern days, some of the so-called gurus, they started using meditation and all these great truths just for curing the headache and stomach pain and knee pain. Too sad. Too sad. Enlightened being is a person who reveals the sacred secrets beyond ordinary physical health and mental wellness. Physical health and mental wellness is a byproduct. There are so many amazing things, cosmic truths you need to learn. By learning, your past, present, future can be designed, developed. Incarnation is a person who reveals these great original signs. If the original science is understood, the applied science can be developed in thousands of ways. If somebody discovers the original truths about the electricity, later on you can create hundreds of machineries which will work based on electricity. Fan, light, TV, camera, mic. You can create millions of machineries. That is applied science. But I am telling you, incarnation is not here just to create applied science material. It is here to create original science. So I'll give some of the revelations of original science on time. Some of the important revelations I wanted to make about time. Your past is yet to happen. Your future has already happened. You are designing your past by spoiling your future. You are rejoicing your past by destroying your future. There is no past and future. Time is not a math, it is a myth. I'll expand on all these words one by one. First, I wanted you to understand the three time. Time based on the watch, clock. Means the sun and moon and planet Earth, the movements. The internationally accepted clock calendar. What science uses to monitor the day-to-day happenings. What do you call as after Christ, before Christ? The calendar ordinary human beings use. Second, psychological time. How your mind, psychology feels time. Please understand. Just like outside you have a needle for every second which moves, tuck, 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 tuck. That needle which moves every second, that decides the movement of other two needles of your clock. Needle, the seconds, the needle which counts the seconds, that tuck, clicks, clicks, clicks. If it clicks 60 times, then the minute needle, that moves. If that moves 60 times, then the hour needle, that moves. Same way, for the psychological time, the second needle, the unit of the psychological time is independent of the time. For the psychological time, the unit is what next. The moment your mind says what next, click. What next, click. What next, click. The restlessness which goes on asking you what next, what next, what next makes you age internally. Aging internally happens when you go on asking what next, what next, what next, what next. If you are able to rest without moving that second needle of your psychological clock, aging stops. Understand this sutra. This can relieve you from thousands of time-related problems. Boredom, even pain, I am telling you. See, pain is nothing like digestion. When you eat food, it digests, becomes energy. Same way, when there is a problem, some process happens inside to become all right, to make it all right. Because the digestion is regular, you tolerate with it. this is rare, unusual, you tend to fight with it. I saw actually very clearly, looked in what was happening. Body is doing such wonderful work of rebuilding it. But this foolish mind, in the name of creating pain, opposing what is happening, tries to only disturb what is happening. Pain is also nothing but asking again and again, what next, what next, what next, what next, what next, what next. Does not want to be in this situation. It's like your second needle is running like a fan. Your psychological second's needle is running like a fan. Psychological time is independent of the world's standard time. The third time, that is the main thing you need to understand. The cosmic time, please understand, time as understood by human beings is one layer, which is a standard used all over the world, in all countries. Time as understood by every individual psychology, time as experienced by that is different. Third, time of the universe is different. In time of the universe, there is no past, present, future. Huge canvas, I can say 200-meter canvas. You are just seeing from one end to another end. The part which your eyes are seeing is called present. The part which is seen by your eyes is called past. Part which is yet to be seen by your eyes are called present. But all three exist at a time, simultaneously. It is not that past does not exist and future does not exist when you are experiencing present. It may not exist for you, but it exists for universe. People ask me, Swamiji, if you are incarnation of somebody, God, and you say in your life you had darshan of Shiva and Mahavatar Baba, how can this be? You seeing you. Understand, you are asking this question from the past, present, future angle. Mahavatar Baba was past. I am present. So how can the present see the past at a time? There is no past, present, future. All incarnations exist at all times. When you realize the secret of time, you are liberated from time. You are an incarnation. You exist forever. As I said, that canvas exists eternally. Your ability to see makes past as past, future as future, present as present. Patanjali says very beautifully from this sutra, in this sutra. One of the sacred secrets from this sutra is past and future exist because of the gunas, characters associated to them. Otherwise, there is no past and future separately. Past is always associated with tamas. Future is always associated with rajas. Present is always associated with sattva. Past is always associated with tamas. Oh, in those days, with past, you don't need to do much. You don't need to work. You don't need to do anything. No action. Inaction, being in tamas, becomes a lifestyle. Past is nothing but regrinding some of the memories in a very illogical pattern. Future is nothing but the restlessness, sometimes called as excitement, sometimes called as insecurity, sometimes named as expectation, with various names. It is called, because you attribute these gunas related to rajas, all the gunas related to rajas, excitement, restlessness, curiosity, insecurity, when you attribute all these things to the time, you call that as future. Many times, about the past happenings which has already happened, you will be having all this excitement and thinking them again, chewing them again. Don't think you are in the past. At those moments you are in future. Because you wanted to recreate your past with all this excitement in future. When you are tamasic about the future, I can say that when you are tamasic about the time yet to happen, it is called past. There are so many people who don't have future. Means what? They are already tamasic about the time yet to happen in their life. So they are not going to achieve anything. There is not going to be any future for them. There are so many people who are excited about past. So the past or the future does not exist based on whether it happened or yet to happen. It exists based on your quality which you are attributing, restlessness or dumbness, or either restlessness or inertness. Based on the quality you attribute, you live in past or in future. If you are in restful awareness, you are in present. Very rarely, I see very few people living in present. I meet millions of people, but I have seen only very few who live in present at least 5% of their life. I am not even asking more than 5%, even 5% of their life. I am seeing millions of people. Very rarely I see people staying in present moment. Actually, if you understand time, all three sense, you are liberated from time. Then you don't need to follow this world time, the world's time. If you catch the world's time and psychological time and universal time, once you understand universal time, you are free from time. Then you don't need to bothered about the world time. You can just be lying around. I know one sadhu. In Bengaluru, he lived, in Ramakrishna Mission he lived. Swami Sundananda, a great sadhu. He will have 50 clocks in his room. One will show 1:30, 2:30, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6:17, 8:19, something like this and all it will show. If you ask, why so many clocks, Swamiji? I will not be bound by clock, time. Now if I want to eat and if I want time to be 9:15, I'll take the 9:15 clock as right. And now I want to sleep, I want time to be 12 o'clock. I will say 12 o'clock clock is right. Now I wanted to get out of my bed and go for morning walk. Now I wanted, it should be 5 o'clock, means I will say, 5 o'clock, this clock is right. And he lived like that really. Because the guy was liberated from time. I saw amazing death he had. I had the fortune of having seen physically his death. That showed very clearly the guy was beyond time, liberated from time. Kala. I had the opportunity to be with him once. 9 hours he swallowed and made it as a half an hour feeling for me. I sat with him once. I literally felt only half an hour I was sitting with him. But I realized after that 9 chronological hours, full 9 chronological hours, I was sitting with him and chatting. Even words were not like a la 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 blah 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 blah, the chatterbox. Very less words only got interacted, with a long silent gaps between words to words. You will utter one word, for the next word there may be even 1 hour gap. But 9 hours, full 9 hours, disappeared, felt like only half an hour. With some people, if you sit just half an hour, it will feel like 9 hours. I'll expand continuously on all 3 times. And give you the exact knack of liberating yourself from time. You can liberate yourself from time. Understand, liberation of time does not happen by laziness. Stepping out of time does not happen by laziness. You need to literally twist your bones. The work has to happen so much through your body. People who come around you should feel that they have to work. See, people who come around me, they know they have to work, only then they can be part of me. Only with that intensity, anything is created. Understand? Work intensely for working. Jesus says in Bible, Saint Peter is the rock on which he will build his church. I don't know why he said, what is the meaning of it. But I want to tell you, people who work for work are the people on whose base I will build my church. People who work for work, that's all. I have seen one Swami Tapasyananda from Ramakrishna Mission. Last day, half an hour before his passing, he completed all his files to be finished, completed, signed, communications, everything. And just rested in the body, rested in the bed and left the body. Even my own grandfather, I can really say that he is a karma yogi. Last day, before dying, getting admitted in the hospital, he goes by walk to his regular office and he used to do rice business. He does all his rice business, comes back and lies down and dies. In 90s. Here I am seeing people 19 are retired. It's a question of understanding. I'll explain the deeper and deeper truths about time in further sutras. Reveal the sacred secrets to step out of time. Now, sit with this one sacred secret. There is no time. You are beyond time even now. Even while you are not enlightened, you are not bound by time. You are neither bound by the time of the world's standard times, or the time of your own psychology, or the universal time. You are not bound by any of these three times. Just sit with this great truth. You are beyond time. No time binds you. I bless you all who are sitting with us at this moment. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate and share the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.